Hello, smart viewers. Welcome to Face with me, William Rinaldi. And as usual, I'm gonna bring out, discuss about several, interesting topics to be discussed. It's about human interest, maybe it's about hobbies or other kind of things that maybe intrigues you. And for this episode, it's quite special because it involves more than just, a passion. It's more into a passion related to moving your body, and in terms of also combining with social awareness. So but before that, I'm gonna discuss about our special topic for this segment, which is about case of bullying. Yes, because it's related to the social awareness of our guest for today. So the first example is the first case of bullying is the mother who sent her bullied kid to school with gun. So after her son was bullied in school and administrator didn't do enough to stop it, and Chelisa Grimes decided to do something to protect her son. So she sent him to school with a stun gun. So he brought the stun gun because he feel that he are not safe. So after 6 other students surrounded him at school, calling him names and threatening to beat him up, Young pulled the stun gun from his backpack. He raised it in the air, setting off an electric charge and sending the group scurrying. Young said, unlike a taser, which fires barbs attached to long wires at a target, a stun gun has to be near or pressed against a person to shock them. Yeah. So he actually got kicked out of school for bringing the weapon to school, but he honestly don't think that was fair. So Young said he didn't use it on nobody, and all he did was to raise up in the air, and he just went back to his class. So the school principal said that the staff had been trying to get him to tone down his flamboyant dressing style. This is quite a case. They got noticed here. So the second one is the teenager who shot himself in high school in front of classmates while dressed as the Batman villain Two-Face. So in September 2012, a 13-year-old student dressed as the Batman villain Two-Face shot and killed himself with a handgun at an Oklahoma junior high school, just minutes before classes were due to start. So horrified students, many of whom were similarly dressed for the school's superhero day, heard the gunshot before 8 a.m. and found 8th grader Kade Polus lying in the hallway, according to classmates speaking to Coco. So terrified teenagers then fled the halls, according to classmates, speaking to Coco, and fearing a gunman was on the loose, according to a Facebook memorial page created for the Stillwater Junior High School. Bullying is a suspected motive for the boy's death. And the last case is the girl who hanged herself after being bullied for being pretty. So as a schoolgirl was found hanged in her bedroom, may have been driven to kill herself by bullies jealous of her popularity and good looks. Jade Stringer, 14, died 6 days after she was found unconscious by her father, David. Friend says the teenager, who was well-liked and attractive, had endured a campaign of bullying over the past few months. It is understood that she may also have been upset about having her mobile phone confiscated by her family because they felt she was using it too much. She was rushed to Fairfield General Hospital, where she died after almost a week on life support. Friends of the teenager, who attended Haslingden High School in nearby Rosendale, Lancashire, claimed she'd been bullied. Tributes to Jade left on Twitter and Facebook state she had been a victim of bullying. And one people wrote she was being bullied by numerous people. So that was some serious cases about bullying. It's something serious, and this needs to be done. So after the break, I'm gonna invite two, not just one, a guest who is related to about campaign against bullying, and they're also dancers. Yeah, so curious about how dance can get incorporated to the campaign of anti-bullying. So make sure to stay tuned in to Face. Hello, Sorfius. Welcome back to Face, still with me, William. And as I promised, on this segment, I'm gonna invite not just one but two guests, which is involved to the previous topic that we discussed, and it's also curious about how dance can incorporate into a campaign of anti-bullying. So without further ado, I'm gonna invite my guys for today. Hello.
Hello.
We can briefly, shortly, introduce yourself so the smart viewers can get to know you better.
Okay. Hi, my name is Raihani Safira Wardani, but people call me Hani, and I'm currently in my 7th semester in Business International, and I love dancing so much, and dancing has been part of me since pretty much
elementary school.
Elementary school, and I think I never imagined myself without dancing.
Hello everyone, my name is Raihani Safira Wardani, but you can call me Hannah. Like Hani, I've been in love with dancing since I was very young, and we started off together, and it's been a part of our lives
Ever since then.
Ever since then, and as much as we tried not to dance, we can't. It's part of us. It's like oxygen. So we love dancing, and now we're studying in Business International University.
And we call ourselves Twitches. Yes.
Oh yeah. So the name of your group.
Well, it's actually so we call ourselves Twitches because Twitches stands for Twin Witches. Because most of our friends thinks that we're somewhat
very
wicked. Wicked. Yeah. So they call us Twin Witches.
But okay, maybe you can share about what you've been working on lately.
Okay. So we started joining BIDC. That's a club from Business International. Our for a full name is Business International Dance Club. And Hannah is the leader, and I'm the vice leader. And in there, we share our love for dancing, and also people in there also share their love for dancing with us.
Yes.
And
we created events throughout the year, and the first event that we created was Eureka. That was in 2015, right? 16?
No, 15.
15, yeah. That alone actually comprises of everything that we believe in, which is standing up against bullying, performing arts, dancing, and we were involved in many of committee-wise, because we were not just the leader of the show, but we were also the choreographer, the dancer, the cast, and as well as the script writer. So
what I like about it is that we focus on a certain social issue.
It's not just about dancing.
Yeah, it's not about dancing. It's about sharing our message to the public.
Yes.
While we take. And Eureka was bullying because it was really
close to us,
and it was the hot topic back then, and people are afraid to talk about it, and so we thought, why not talk about it through dancing?
What's a better way of raising public awareness other than dancing? Because a lot of people can do talking, a lot of people can do a lot of campaign, but not a lot of people can dance and raise awareness at the same time. So we thought it was
a good idea,
a good medium for people to enjoy our performance, but also to be moved by the story that we created.
Oh yeah, so it's more on the creative side of like the campaign, and makes it more interesting. Yeah. So looking, going back into your maybe your childhood, and you say that you started dancing at an early age. Maybe you can start sharing about the story, how you got into dancing, how you both start increase your passion of dancing.
Well, we started off with dancing. With ballet.
With ballet.
I mean, most girls started off as ballet, right? I think it was our mom who took us, right?
I'm not. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we started off with ballet.
We went, I think,
to Namarina Ballet School.
Yeah,
and we stayed there for like
3 years.
3 years.
But then we stopped because the place moved somewhere far, so we couldn't go there. So we decided to stop.
And it was
that
also
was the start.
That was the start.
And then in middle school, I think that was in 6th grade, right, when we stopped, because we have UAN as well. So we wanted to focus more on
the national
studying as well. So we
and then we need to pass.
And then in middle school, we started off by taking Bodylicious class in Flames Dance.
And
Work.
also like some like hip hop and
hip-hop,
others. So we tried different genre right after we finished ballet. So we tried traditional also. We joined what they call Suara Mahardika.
Yeah, Suara Mahardika.
Suara Mahardika, where we learn bunch of traditional dance,
dancing.
which is amazing. And
There's a lot of people.
yeah,
there.
a lot of people were there, and we were amazed by how many Indonesian traditional dance is very diverse and very different to one another. And after that,
We took class in Gigi Art of Dance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we took hip hop class for a year.
For a year.
And then we were cast for Kiera's song, which is their annual showcase back in 2000.
And
I think it was 2014
we don't know,
or 12 somewhere.
Somewhere. Circa.
and then we continue to continue there. We stop, right?
We
stop
didn't
and
stop.
we moved.
We moved
to the School of Movement.
Yeah.
It's in Pejaten before. We follow our
this coach that has been part of our dancing experience.
Yeah.
She kind of changed our purpose in dancing because
she's
she's very hardworking.
Inspiring. And her name is Miss
Ine Dinurta.
Ine Dinurta. She is a dancer. She used to be a dancer for
Agnes
Agnes
Monica.
Monica.
Oh.
And the way she teaches,
She's tough.
She's tough.
But she really tried to get you there.
And drive us. You can do it, you know. Even though she sometimes like, honey, repeat it again. But it was a motivation for us to be better.
Mm-hmm.
And after that,
And we because of her, we joined a national competition, which is Kratineng Power Dance. That's in 2014, and we went further as finalists of the event. So that was really big competition for us as well, because the judges were from America. If you know
so
Kit
it's
David.
International.
international.
Kit David, and then there's Salah from France. So
It was amazing.
it was nerve-wracking, but a lot of fun.
So you got international recognition also. Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll continue our exciting discussion, but right after the break, still on Face to Face.
You said
So that was performances by our guests, yeah, also included. It's about a campaign also about anti-bullying, yeah. And maybe you can share about what evokes you to incorporate this issue into dancing. Like, what is the specific reason?
For specific reason why we incorporate that into the performance was because when we were in elementary school, we were bullied. Both me and Hani experienced bullying ourselves, so we know how it feels to feel a certain way. That's why we were also the scriptwriter, because most of the script that was in the show, it has actually happened in the past before.
Oh, so the plot, yeah. Also.
So the plot we made, me, Hannah, and Jeremy, and is it Sammy also?
No,
Only
just
the three of us made the script because I think we all been through it, even Jeremy also. So we thought it's something that is close to us, so it's easier for us to make a script out of it. And what pushed us to make this production is because we want to know, we want to let people know that they are not alone.
Yes.
That people also going through the same phase as they are, and that we need to stop this bullying culture in Indonesia, especially.
I think the problem with Indonesia is that most of the time when it comes to bullying, people don't take it seriously because they think that it's some sort of a joke or it's nothing too serious about to talk about. So most of the victims, they don't really talk about this issue because they're scared. And that's part.
It might be the bullying might
get even worse. And trying to actually explain this kind of situation to your parents or to your teachers or friends are not easy because the issue alone are not talked enough in the society. We don't talk about it so often. And whereas in other countries, they are already aware of this situation, and that's partly also why we should start talking about it. And our purpose of creating that event is to raise awareness that this issue is very important.
And it's very real.
Yes, and there is actually a lot of bullying cases in Indonesia, but not a lot of people want to talk about it.
And there are also like various forms of bullying also,
Yeah.
and
Physical,
yes, there's
cyber,
relational. There's actually four types of bullying. First is verbal, where you
basically
it's bullying based on
verbal,
saying or talking.
or
And there is physical bullying, where you
got punched
physically
or
hurt someone. And there is relational bullying.
It's more like, if I hate this person, you should hate her too.
So
it's
you
more
exclude
like,
someone.
Yeah, exclude someone, and it's
like
more
a baseless kind
yeah,
of hate.
yes,
you know?
yes.
and
the lastly is, with the era of technology, there's cyberbullying. And cyberbullying is really bad because it can reach you anytime and anywhere. And the worst part of it all is that you can come off as anonymous.
Yeah. So
that's really bad.
yeah, it's quite bad. And what are your hopes on about your campaign about anti-bullying and about this kind of like your efforts in the future? Like, what are you hoping?
well, we hope that people start
Changing.
changing the way they act, the way they treat other people. I think most of us think that rather than bullying others, why not just
Loving
love
each
each other, you know?
right?
And I mean,
Yeah.
people here, we live in a society where
You're supposed to be a set of specific standards, whereas we are all unique human beings. So there is no such thing as one person is exactly the same as other people.
and no one is perfect.
Yeah.
I think we need to learn that people should be more what do you call that, like open to each other. And I think most people here are scared to be alone. That's why when someone hates
it's also
someone,
affecting with the culture,
Yeah,
like
and the culture,
collective culture.
Yeah,
or something
exactly.
like that.
if you don't hate the person and you're scared that you might be alone, so you just copy other people. And I think that's one of the culture that in Indonesia that it's so popular, that people hate someone for
Nothing.
for gaining friends, you know. And I think by having the campaign alone, like the Don't Hide, we created Don't Hide also. It was actually started from only a school
project. It was a
project.
university project.
But yeah.
But we had some people sending us like emails about what happened to them, and these people are actually concerning because these people are very suicidal. So,
because it leads to another problem.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like
And
we need
to actually change that.
yeah, so maybe smart viewers can get in touch with your campaign about Don't Hide and about getting awareness and tabulating, or interested on taking a part of your campaign. Maybe what are ways they can connect. Maybe you can share your social media. Or
Okay. Well, you can reach us in Instagram. My Instagram account is Hannah Safira, and Honey is
honey.
And if you guys need help in terms of bullying, you can go to Sudadong organization. It's an organization that stands against bullying, and they'll be there for you to help you.
Oh, so we hope that this episode will, inspire not just, with any kind of efforts. Maybe people are different. Maybe you guys are into dancing. You can incorporate your, interest into your campaign. Maybe there are other ways. So we hope that this episode inspires smart viewers on, helping each other, not attacking each other, so
Yes,
supporting each other. Yeah. So thank you so much, Hannah.
You're very welcome.
And Hani for being our guest for today. So be sure to check out another episode of Face to Face. So until then, I'm William Winaldi signing off. We'll see you. Bye bye.